Most of these passengers are bound to Puerto Galera. According to the operations manager of Asian Terminals Incorporated, Ms. Fe Faitaren, they have started to implement measures that they implement during peak season. ATI haven't put up help desks yet because they have scheduled to put such on Monday when a bigger number of passengers are expected to arrive. But there are already some policemen at the area from Batangas City PNP to assist passengers when necessary. The schedule of trips at the port is under the relaxation period already. This means that there is no specific schedule of trips. As long as the vessel is full of passengers and rolling vehicles, Coast Guard allows the vessel to sail. The trips are under the relaxation period to avoid congestion of passengers and rolling vehicles at the port. Authorities at the Batangas port would also like to remind its passengers to Stanley, at the moment, we're currently experiencing aftershocks here at the Batangas port. We're experiencing aftershocks here at the Batangas port. It's a little... We're still experiencing it at the moment. We can still feel the ground shaking. Stanley.
Faye, we're seeing pictures of what's happening at the Batangas port right now. We're seeing people ducking,
Yes.
trying to avoid hazardous areas,
Yes.
hazardous structures at the Batangas port,
Yes.
as an aftershock, as you mentioned, is being felt right now. Now, has the shaking stopped, Faye?
Yes. Stanley, some of the personnel here are already asking the passengers to leave and to leave the terminals. They're asking the passengers to go to the open area. So we're waiting for them to evacuate the terminals.
Okay, Faye, so far has this been the first aftershock that you have experienced in Batangas for the day?
Sir Stanley, we are again experiencing an aftershock. This time it's
Stronger. It appears to be stronger.
the ground is shaking at the moment. The ground is still shaking at the moment. Now most of the passengers are already leaving the terminals, the passenger terminals. The ground is still shaking, Stanley.
Okay, we're still broadcasting live from Batangas port. Faye Vire reporting to us about the exodus of passengers when an aftershock or two aftershocks were suddenly felt in the area. Now we're looking at videos, pictures of passengers leaving the Batangas port. Apparently, they were advised, they were all ordered to
The
move to
terminal,
safer
they are
ground.
leaving the terminals.
Okay,
Yes.
so we're still
Stanley, we
seeing...
could remember that
Yeah.
just last Tuesday, we have experienced a 5.5 magnitude here in Batangas. Well, PHILVOCS already told Batangueños that we are really going to experience aftershocks even until the next few weeks or even months. But the shaking that we have experienced at the moment is a little intense compared to the aftershocks that we have felt before.